Hello Zebraherd, welcome back to Pokémon Café Remix. Today, we are back into the action of a lot of things. We only have a couple days left until the Charizard thing ends, so I'm definitely gonna be focusing on this. We're only a couple levels away, so I think that's something we can reach in today's episode. As well, we have some presents. Complimentary item is we got 5 stamina. Cool, it doesn't say why, but I got that. And there are some new orders available. So as you can see over here, new Pokemon and offerings are available. The one on the left we've had, but the one on the right I've not really seen before. I don't know what that Pokemon is, but hopefully we can work up to it at some point. But for right now, I also see something here going on with the teams. If you haven't yet, you can join the team. It looks like we have one person here. Thank you for joining. But I don't know if there's a way. Oh, actually there's lots of people here. Awesome, thank you guys for being here. I don't know if there's anything. Yeah, everybody should just be able to join right away, so you don't have to request. You can just join if you'd like to. So with that being said, let's get into some things here. We gotta just basically do this for Charizard, so I think that for right now we'll work on current orders, and then maybe we can work on some other things later. But should I pay I have a lot of acorns, so it might be worth it since we are so close to it. I'll do it this one time, we'll see how this goes. And it looks like I need Minccino. Do we have anything for tomatoes? Not quite at the moment. Well, I don't want to use one of those. Yeah, we'll just do this for now. Should be a good start. And of course, we're still making progress through some other things. We have the Mew challenges we're working on, among other things, but 20,000 points, 8 whipped cream, and 2 tomatoes. The tomatoes shouldn't be too bad, but the specialty gimmick with the whipped cream would be nice to work through. So let's do that, get rid of 3 of them. Pretty good start. Remember, it's just some Mincinos that'll actually work with that, but we have a ton of Grookey, so I would like to do a bit of that, trying to make room for this tomato to get in there. I think that'll work. I don't know where the last whipped cream is right here. So I think the smartest thing to do will just be to blast that and see what we can do with this power up with the 3-star challenge. Because it looks like a lot. I can get this here and then just blast all that. Not all of it, I missed one, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, I need to make a little bit of points left, so we're just going to get all these guys together, put that there, and that should be perfect. So yeah, a really great start to today. That was gonna give us 3 easy stars, and more than that, we get some good points for Charizard, 165. Nice stuff. So it looks like we got some challenges down here, too. We have for Eevee, Pokemon will give you some presents based on the number of golden acorns you redeem. So we have used golden acorns. We also have used golden acorns. I need to just spend more golden acorns. And we get some kind of ticket for that. This is, yeah, the Pokemon appreciation. We get a new Eevee outfit for that one, which is weird because there's also one you get for logging on every day that we've been working through. So it's a little bit odd how that's working out. But yeah, as you can see, we have the Mew challenges here. Serve offerings to Eevee is one of them, so we could work on that. Collect stars, which we have a little bit more to get through. And we have challenge card 4 and 5. I wonder what that is. Is that a new recipe or what? Guess we'll find out. I guess that recipe will attract me. That'd be exciting. Collect stars, and then we already got the other one. So if we see Eevee, definitely go for that. Not seeing any Eevee this time. We might shuffle the customers in a second. Is there anything else I wanted to take a look at how we're progressing through? Of course, we still need 1 more levels for this. But we have all month to do this one. This one ends on December 1st. So yeah, good stuff. Let's go to our custom orders and shuffle. Yep. Let's see if we can get Eevee this time. Well, there's Eevee right there, but you know what I mean. Yes, awesome, here's Eevee. Okay, so with this one, it looks like I'm gonna use Rowlet. There we go. Oh, wait, did I click the wrong thing? Am I being silly? Yeah, I clicked the recipes thing. Well, this is fine, actually. Or is it? I don't know what I'm doing right now. But no matter what, this should be fine because it's still serving to Eevee. There we go. See, I guess we don't have anything that matches Rowlet's specialty here, but we can still break through these like nobody's business at this rate. Maybe put it up here. Might not even matter too much, but there you go, there's that. We'll match together more Squirtles. But yeah, as of recording this, we're only a little bit away from the brand new Pokemon game coming out, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I'm really excited for it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Of course, I don't know why I did this. This was a little silly. But Really looking forward to it. I did play the originals a little bit back when I was little. They were really the only Pokemon games I had too much experience with when I was younger. So that's really exciting for me. And I haven't played them in a very long time, so being able to catch up with those will be great. But what'll also be pretty exciting is that I was able to actually pre-order the brand new Nintendo Switch Lite that celebrates the launch of the game, which usually I don't get the chance to do that just because those sell out so quickly nowadays, but I was able to get one, so I'm excited to check that out, and I'll probably include that in some kind of bonus episode for that series. So yeah, that'll be really fun. Looking forward to it. But for right now, we got a culinary masterpiece for Eevee, and we get some bonus mints. Very cool to see. And it looks like we could pay another 500 acorns to do that. I'm considering it, but how are we doing with Charizard? Still not quite level 11, so I don't know if we'll quite get there in today's episode, but I'm certainly trying my best. We'll do another order. I'll just pay the acorns just to work with Eevee here, just so I can maybe make progress with it. Okay, so I think, yeah, we'll do this. And of course, soon enough, we'll go and do some leveling up with our Pokemon. There's plenty I need to do in today's episode, but I think this is a good way to start. So this is a pretty good specialty gimmick to have with Slurpuff. Get rid of a couple of nuts, no problem. I'm seeing a lot of Stoutland, so I think we'll work on that a little bit. Yeah, that doesn't have any specialty, but still good to do. And get rid of a couple more nuts. Now these guys have sort of gotten shaken up a bit, and that's a tad bit concerning. Hoping I can at least get rid of a couple of them. Definitely focus on the whipped cream. Since we can get rid of the nuts so easily, doing that's probably better. Now I see a good amount of Celebi as well, so you're gonna do that. And now it's all Dragonite. There we go. There's another power up for us. I think it's about time that we can do another Slurpuff on those nuts right there. So only 3 more nuts to go. So we'll certainly work on that, but where is the whipped cream for now? I don't really even see it. Oh, it's over there. Okay. I think for right now, it might just be smarter to, and this one's looking pretty, oh my, challenging at the moment. I missed that, yikes. Right there. Okay, that gets rid of 2 nuts and the whipped cream. Because I'm not gonna have very many turns left for whatever the 3-star challenge is gonna end up being. But there's that out of the way. 3-star challenge, 2 nuts, 4 whipped cream, 15,000 points. I see the 4 whipped cream right now. It might just be smarter. Oh no, come on, come on. Yes, got all 4 of them. Those are a lot more of a concern for me, because remember, we can just get the Slurpuff together. And come on, no, no, no. Oh no, no, I can't reach, what happened? You're kidding. That was baloney. Right there, there they are. They're gone, they're done. One last turn. Can I make 5,000 points matching on these Dragonites together? I'm pretty sure, so this will be super duper down the line, but we got it. Thank goodness, 30,000 points on the last turn. Awesome. So there we go, 3 more stars for Eevee. Oh, actually, it's not gonna be stars, it's gonna be cookies. But we get level 4 for Slurpuff. That's great. 1 more level and be able to have the pumpkin specialty. And we also get the Bulbasaur green for Slurpuff. But there we go, 105 more mints. And it looks like down this way, use golden acorns. There's another thing done. So we just need to keep spending acorns to get more rewards. I wanna do this at least once to see what this ticket really is. But how are we doing with this? I need to serve 1 more time with Eevee, so if Eevee pops up, that'd be great, but I think it's gonna sort of tease me a little bit and not have it there. But maybe in the recipes here, or the leveling up? Not quite. Okay. Well, we could just do this real quick. Snubbull is very close to what they need. Sure, let's go for it. But as you can see, there's a lot to do. Just trying to figure out what's gonna be the best thing. So 50,000 points, 6 sugar cubes, and 6 whipped cream. The whipped cream being the gimmick. For right now, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. We can get all these Eevees. Probably could have done that a little bit better, but see a ton of Meowth now. Not exactly sure I remember. Okay, the special move for this one isn't really the best considering. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Okay. So I guess I'll get these two together, blast that. Remember, this is a, well, I don't know if we'll actually have extra stars for this. I can't quite remember if it works that way. Well, I think it will. There we go. So there's that done. Just get the megaphone, blast it this way, and let's see. Yep, there is a 3-star challenge. Okay. I'll do that there. Yeah, we're sort of getting a little bit overwhelmed here, but I think we'll be okay. Oh, it's gonna be close actually. Okay, there's all that done. I have one more turn left to get 12,000 points. Wow, we were calling it close today repeatedly, but that should be good. Awesome. So there we go, a culinary masterpiece. And that's our max level currently with Snubble until we use more cookies. I don't know if we have enough for Snubble, but I know we have enough for a couple characters, so we'll get to that soon. But for right now, Tomato is now Snubble's specialty gimmick. Ooh, and that's gonna unlock a new recipe. Whoa, yeah, I remember this one. Very cute. So we'll definitely get to that soon. For right now, the next step would be, oh, not attracts Pikachu, that new recipe, but the next one is Squirtle, which will attract Jigglypuff and Lucario. So there's just so much exciting stuff going on. We are going to, for right now, get that new recipe made. This should be pretty simple. It usually is at the least. We'll be playing as Bulbasaur. It looks like we could choose our specialty maybe. Well, it looks like it's olive oil. Okay, yeah. Let's get to it. So, 30,000 points, 30 Jigglypuff, 14 whipped cream, and 12 tomatoes. The tomatoes actually might be the least concerning thing here, so let's try this out. Very good. Yeah, we'll get all that together. So get a couple of Jigglypuffs we can sort of work with there, but we mostly have Munchlax waiting for us. Okay, that gets a couple of tomatoes in. Okay, not bad. So we're still working on the Jigglypuffs. We're slowly getting the tomatoes in there, and we're slowly also getting rid of the whipped cream. But we do have this. Probably be best to just do that now. Slice some stuff up, and made a bunch of Munchlax, which wasn't what I was after exactly, but we can do that. How about there? Okay, actually running a little low on moves at the moment. Maybe cycle some of those tomatoes in there. Well, this is concerning. Like, well, that's definitely all the Jigglypuff we need. This one tomato is being real fussy. Oh no, I don't know if we could possibly do this at this point. So that did not go the way I wanted it to. And this is where tomatoes can be concerning. Sometimes tomatoes can be the biggest thing in the way. Okay, do we just want to pay acorns to move forward with this one? This is our first time messing up on a recipe. There we go. We'll do that there. And it should just be, oh, there's two more, geez. Right there and right here. Did we get them all? No, we didn't, oh my goodness. There. Finally, we made a new menu item. Yummy Yamper pasta. Oh, isn't that cute? And like I said, that'll attract Pikachu. New Pokemon will now be able to visit. So that's very cool. Work on more orders soon, but that does give us yet another one of these. Very curious, challenge completed, megaphone maker ×1. What is this little card? Card completed. Heaping helping ticket, which I don't know if we've messed with too much of the heaping helping, so maybe we'll do that soon. But I wanna do one more of these orders for sure. So really hoping that Eevee would show up, but maybe we can work on some other things, like, looks like oh, the mythical Pokemon Mew appears, here we go. I guess Mew will help with this. Oh yeah, Mew's so good, so definitely worth doing. But we wanna get some extra cookies for Curlia. 16,000, 18 tomatoes. This sounds in theory like it'd be pretty easy, but you never know. Okay, so yeah, we sort of want to do this cycling motion. That's really what gets most of them in, as you can see. Definitely match up the Muse while you have the chance, so that hopefully, that isn't too bad. I see a lot of Steenies. That's almost all of them. Come on, just gonna shove that down a little bit, and that's all the tomatoes. Oh no, I didn't mean to hit that, uh-oh, whoops. Okay, well that's not so good. That was definitely a big mistake. So we have more. First, a couple of tomatoes over that way. Now sort of the same deal over here. That wasn't too bad, actually. Now it's just about matching up 20 Muse. So we never actually got to use the power up. Oh, 2 more Muse. There we go. Yeah, oh well. Not really the most, difficult level that we needed Mew for, but the Muse here, I'm gonna take the opportunity. It's always fun. Okay. So we do get the bonus mints there for Charizard. Getting closer. So yeah, I think we'll go one more time. What are our options? It looks like the thing I still need to fill up here is Minccino, so we'll do this. Gonna do nuts or nothing with Charizard, or Charmander. We'll do this. It's weird, we have Charmander and Charizard. Do we have Charmeleon? I can't remember. 65,000 points, 11 sugar cubes, 5 whipped cream, and 5 nuts. And our specialty was nuts, so we'll get Rowlet together to deal with some of these at the least, so we can get 2 out of the way. Then we could do a bit of that. Got a lot of Bleezels. Adorable. Looking good. Now a bunch of Snorlax. Just trying to break up more of that. Okay, now everything is falling in. I think right now my biggest goal is hitting some of the nuts with the Rowlets there. Now what do we have the most of? I think Snubble. And what I wanna do with this one is break this leftmost one. Would this go all the way down? It will, so that's gonna be all of the sugar cubes out of the way. And that's nice. So we have 1 whipped cream and 1 nut. I see the nut. I wanna see if it's possible to like push it over. Ah, not quite, I don't think I got either of them. Jeez, that was a major mistake. It's fine though. We're gonna get the Rowlets so that I can at least get the nut and then get this. So we have 5 turns left to do the 3-star challenges, which is going to be a bunch of stuff, but actually there's huge potential here. Huge potential here. We fill that up and combine these two, squish it all over, and I might be able to get at least most of it in one hit. Wow, what a move. That was great. We won 4 check marks in a row there with all that. That was crazy. Definitely a culinary masterpiece. Okay, so there's something from Minccino. I'm sure they appreciate it. And let's see how things are going with Charizard. So close to level 11, we need 50 more points. Okay. And for challenges here, we still need to find Eevee one more time, collect 11 more stars. We're gonna be working on that. But I did want to, where would I go to do the cookies? Would that be here? I'm not sure where we used the cookies at, because I thought that there was somewhere we could do that. Who was one of them? It was Curlia, right? Had 3 out of 3? Maybe I'm getting this mistaken. Oh, this is where we use these, by the way. Interesting. Okay, good to keep in mind. Anyways, maybe not worth worrying about too much. We got some staff rewards. What is this? Hey, Zebra. We need excellent staff members for the cafe to become popular. There are goals relating to the number of staff and their levels. You can get presents when completed. So we currently have 29 staff members. If we get 1 more, we get some extra stuff. So it just keeps going and going until 50. Didn't even realize there were that many, so that's pretty exciting. Got a lot more to explore and adventure with. Okay then, so if there's anything else I wanna work on in today's video, it's probably gonna be more of this. And I think one way to actually make some good progress here would be to use some of those, these. Cause like I have one that'll get to level 5 right away. Use? I think it just used 1. I'm not really sure, actually. We might've just used all 30 of them. But there we go, that gets Squirtle to level 5, which unlocks the little popcorn kernel. as the specialty gimmick for Squirtle, and unlocks, of course, the Bulbasaur Green. Very cool. So there we go, that's now checked off, and we can actually go get that recipe. Very interesting. So there's that. So if I go back over here then, I'm a little curious. Like this one. Now I still have 30, so that was just literally just one of them. Gets me that far, wow. Okay, that might be a little bit more of a time efficient way to do this if we wanna try that. Go ahead and have him. And that'll get him to level 5, which is crazy. I have 30 of those. Okay, we might just wanna start doing that so we could get our bunch of recipes done today. Ooh, bubblegum I think that was? I haven't seen that gimmick. So of course the same thing, the Bulbasaur Green for Statland. This might be a nice way to get everybody to level 5. So you can switch the outfit here if you want. Yeah, but I don't quite remember where we used the cookies. There's so many features to the game now, it's hard to keep up with everything. But as you can see, that's actually not quite, I can't get any higher right now without, oh, here we go. Uh-oh, staff level up max, use items to unlock. So we already have 3 out of the 3 cookies and 200 acorns is the other thing. But that's where maybe our new quests to spend acorns could be useful. So there's that out of the way. And now you're level 5 still, but we can upgrade you to level 6, which is what we need to see. Let's see, that'll get you most of the way through level 6. Pretty cool. Which is all we need for this recipe. Statland, level 6, pretty cool. Oh, and we unlock a new color. This is Pikachu Yellow. Pretty nifty. So there's that out of the way. So let's see for Curlia. We got a couple new recipes that are gonna be lining up soon. But for right now, Curlia. Give you one of these, they'll give you the level 5, no problem. And staff leveled up, level 5. We got Milk as Curlia's new gimmick. That's good, because Milk was a really difficult one from what I remember. There's the Bulbasaur Green. And then we'll go ahead and give Curlia some cookies and give another upgrade. Let's see, 200 more to unlock this. Perfect. Max level raised to 10. And I think I'll leave it at this one for now. So I think we need level 8 for Curlia, so let's go ahead and just give him 3 of this. But then we'll probably cool it with this a little bit. We'll probably wanna save some of these for later, I'm sure. But there's our staff leveled up. And we get pumpkins. Can take up the 4 of their, 4 pumpkins. Wow, so it upgrades to first special gimmick. That's actually really good. So good to keep that in mind. Getting them the high levels will improve the previous gimmicks. We got Pikachu Yellow, and we got, what is this? Eevee Brown. All sorts of different colors. Yep, level 8 for Curlia is gonna unlock yet another recipe, which will attract some new Pokemon that I don't think we have unlocked at all. So lots of exciting stuff lining up for us. Pretty cool. So what's happening over here? Yeah, this is for the new recipe. We'll do that in just a moment then. I wanna see what's going on here. Did we make any progress? Sort of. I have to spend a lot of acorns just to get this. This is crazy. I mean, I'll probably try to work on that, but if not, it's not the end of the world. This is more of what I'm focused on, is the Mew stuff. It doesn't seem like there's a timer for the Mew stuff, but there is for the Charizard and for the Eevee things, so that's what I sort of, you know, focused on. Okay, it's recipe time though. We have Starly. Let's go for it. Once again, this will attract Jigglypuff and Lucario, so pretty exciting overall. 40,000 points, 10 sugar cubes, 8 popcorn, and 8 megaphones. The megaphones one is actually the concerning one in my opinion. Okay, this is our first time seeing the popcorn gimmick, which I think is our special gimmick, is it not? There we go, broke through all that. Let's try getting all the Starlies together. Oh no, it's not, it's a sugar cube, I'm being silly. Yeah, I guess for some of the Pokemon, they'll be able to pop that in one go. That'll be pretty nice. Okay, that was almost good enough. Let's get some Pikachu together. Oh, we're running out of turns. This is interesting so far. But yeah, this is the one that makes the megaphones everywhere. Okay. I'm a bit concerned. We have 2 turns left. How do I want to do this? Because we still need to use 4 megaphones. I think I could have gone about this a bit better. Almost. but then we're out of turns. Okay, I'll spend them this time just cause I wanna make progress with that. With one of our challenges. So there's all that done, and we got more megaphones. We just need to activate one more, and we're done with this recipe. Okay, new menu item done. We get the burnt caramel Volpic sundae. I guess burnt caramel is something people want? Jigglypuff and Lucario will now be coming to visit. Let's just move on. Pretty cool, two very awesome Pokemon, and we have another recipe waiting for us because Stoutland and Curly have reached their required levels to get this little milkshake. That is certainly exciting. Let's go work on that. So for these two, we're playing a Stoutland. Oh wow, there's like canned fruit. This one's interesting. There's some new gimmicks I'm not familiar with. I don't know what that canned fruit is. Menu development. And it's weird, it doesn't really explain it to you anymore, especially gimmicks unlocked. I don't know what the canned fruit is. I guess now is as good of a time as ever to find out. That didn't do anything. We got a ton of Minchino. So what happens if a normal Pokemon pop sees nothing, I guess? So I guess normally you'd have to use something else. I'm not really sure what's going on. What happens with the cans? Whoa, Statland. I guess the cans are just like nuts typically where they only break with a specialty gimmick. Or not a specialty, but a special power. I think we have two gimmicks going on at once right now. I'm not really sure. Because as you can see, that didn't really break either of them. This is a bit concerning. I might not be able to do this in the required amount of turns. Okay, one more. Right there and right there. Okay, just barely doing it in time then. Awesome. That was difficult for sure. New menu item done, the Miltank Mixaule. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that or not, but that's how I'm pronouncing it. These are two new Pokemon that we've yet to unlock, Executor and Sneasel. Very cool. Can't wait to get them to be a part of our crew. That might take some time, but we'll get there. So how are we doing with Charizard? Yeah, we still haven't made any progress with that. So maybe I'll do a couple more orders just to sort of finish off today. Whoa, Muse popping up again. Glad to see it. For which one? I didn't know I chose one. I guess we chose Charmander. That's fine. I mean, there was nothing else really I needed to get there. So we'll do this. We got Honey. Honey multiplies, make a combo next to Honey or hit it with a skill to clear it. So now it's explaining gimmicks, maybe only in main levels or main orders. Maybe it just doesn't explain it to you in the recipe things. Specialty gimmick unlocked. Very cool, it's even starting us with a power up, which is always nice of it. So we can just go ahead and get rid of all the Honey right away. That was easy. Yeah, why is this one so easy so far? I don't know. Maybe we're just like really far ahead with the recipes, but with the actual orders, we're still quite at the beginning steps of the game. I think just because we played the old game, it does sort of mess with the progression of the game in a weird way. That's fine, that means we get some easy levels to churn through as we collect all this nice stuff. So there is 45 bonus mints for Charmander, or for Charizard. Which means if we do one more order, oh, and here's Sneasel. We should be able to get closer to unlocking Charizard by one more level. First visit for Sneasel over here. We will do, yeah, we'll do Minchino. Okay. So, 23,000 points, 6 tomatoes, and 5 honey. Specialty gimmick activated. Which is sort of weird because honey already gets destroyed in like one go. So I don't know what that special gimmick really does for us, but there we go. We'll get all that there together. And maybe make another 10,000 points from that. Oh, just barely. Very cool. So it's a 3-star challenge. Just about more of the same. So I'll start with this. Get all that out there. The 2 tomatoes in, like it's nothing. And then the remainder of the score. Yeah, these levels are so much easier. I mean, I appreciate it for sure. Also, we didn't even choose Mew for this one. I totally forgot. But honestly, this is probably better if I can earn experience with these Pokemon this way. I probably need that more than the ease of Mew. We need 30 hearts for Sneasel, so that is gonna take a while. But it's good to get started with it now. And look at this, a level up for our calendar here. You get a reward, a helping paw. One more till we get Charizard, but we need a whopping 800 of it. So that's probably gonna have to wait until next episode. Ooh, we do get level 15 here. Once unlocks Rowlet, which we already have. Oh, it's a little hat for Rowlet, the grass quill cap. I love it. And we also get 2 more of these cupcakes, which now that we know what these do, that's actually pretty big. I'm happy about that for sure. So, we're gonna keep going. I wanna go to order 35 for today's episode, and we can also now make progress with Executor. I think it is always good to take our opportunities to level up these Pokemon when we can. And we will can either use Minccino or Piplup. I think Piplup is a lower level. I guess you can see here, Minccino is level 5. Oh really, maybe not then. And Piplup is also level 5. Huh, I sort of wanna back up for a second then. Hold on, one moment. Go to our Pokemon and make sure if I can. No, okay, so you actually, you can go past your maximum. I just wanna make sure, like Squirtle here, even though I think we have, yeah, the cookies, we just haven't paid the acorns for it. So there is Squirtle's max level raised. Who else wasn't? Who were we just looking at? It was Piplup. Piplup is down here, same thing, locked. Oh, so there's usually a lock on the ones that are locked. Very cool. What's interesting is that you can train any of them at any time. There we go. So there is our unlocking for Togepi. And we'll do this one. Good stuff. Oh wait, do I not? I don't have the cookies for this one. Okay, so I guess we'll be leaving it at that. I don't see any other locks on anybody, but we'll keep working on it and hopefully over time. Oh, and we got some challenges done. So there we go, using golden acorns. I have noticed that even just doing a normal order like this, I think has been using stamina, which I didn't realize that's how it worked. Or maybe it's not, because I don't think it went down, but it always shows a little stamina symbol when I do that. So I'll have to go back, when we go back, we'll see if we're down to 3 stamina or not. Either way, we're playing as Piplup, who has the whipped cream gimmick, which will be pretty good for us, but for right now, I see a bunch of Starly to match up. I'm gonna focus on doing the matches for now, so that hopefully we can get the Piplup in there to make more stuff happen more easily. So there we go. Yeah, so all the Piplup together, gets rid of a couple of them, nice and easy. Now I could do this. Oh yeah, this is pretty okay for Piplup. It's sort of a little bit of a weird squeeze, but it makes some progress. Now we can get all these guys back in there. 3 more of them, break down even more of them as well. And just because we're matching up something that isn't Piplup doesn't mean we can't make progress with it. So that's good. I did not actually mean to grab Piplup there. Perfect. Just a couple more, and we have so many Starly that it just makes sense to use that. But this is the last one. There we go. So let's see what our 3-star challenge is. Okay. 8 whipped cream, 4 sugar cube. Once again, this is one of those ones that doesn't really match up well with the superpower. Not many levels seem to be designed around this one, which is weird. There we go, there's the rest of the, oh, that's almost the rest of the whipped cream. How do I wanna do this? I'm thinking, oh no, I didn't mean to grab Weasel there. Yikes. We'll do that. And I would like to maybe, oh, is that the last turn? Oh no, I've made a major mistake. Wait, was that, oh no, did I? Okay, well, it's still something. I still get 1 star out of it. Yeah, it's not a failed level. It just only 2 out of the 3 stars, which is sort of a shame, but that's okay. We still make progress at the end of the day, and that's what we're looking for. So let's try, yeah, that did use a stamina. That's weird that everything in the game uses stamina. I thought it was just leveling up Pokemon that would. That's sort of a letdown because that means that, you know, the less things we can do during the episodes. I don't know how much stamina starts with. I thought only 5. So that wouldn't be very much playing. And that's sort of, oh no, I probably shouldn't have done that. I'm using the wrong Pokemon for this one. That's always a shame, because that means some of these mobile games sort of work that way, where you can really, once you get farther into it, you can only play for a couple minutes a day before it starts hitting you with these timers. And if that happens, I don't know how we're gonna continue the series very easily, you know? Yeah, Piplup doesn't have any benefits to this one, so it is a little bit of a struggle. So I might have just wasted more of that salmon I was just talking about. Guess we'll find out. I'll put that there. Even though I should mostly be focusing those on the nuts, I guess. So we can break these, no problem. Yeah, that might have been a big mistake. Oh boy. Guess I'm a little too distracted. Okay, we'll match up all the Piplup. And then what I'm hoping we can do here is sort of squish everything together so I can hit it in one go. Perfect. So we're still in this. We at least got that done, so even if we can get the 3-star challenge done, I've made some kind of progress. I don't know why there's a check mark. I think that's a glitch on the left there. It's a little weird. We're gonna do this just so I can get rid of those. Very cool. And now, I'll just try this. Was sort of hoping for some better stuff, gotta be honest. You know what? We're just gonna do it again. I know that I probably shouldn't, but there we go. We'll get some bonus stars out of it, so that's good. Gonna fill up some tea from Meowth. Sure they appreciate it. I think I wanted to do one more order today. Yeah, just so that we can get past the 35th order. But we did get a Mew challenge done, collecting stars. Good to see it. We just need to see Eevee one more time. It's sort of a shame. Eevee's just not popping up. The game knows I'm looking for it, and it's like, no thank you. Not feeling it. All right then, so we'll work on Togepi. Let's change the Pokemon this time, even though Piplup would work. Actually, then maybe we'll work on Piplup. Or Minccino. They're both pretty close to a level up, I think. Maybe Minccino's a little bit closer. Okay, so a lot of olive oil here. One combo 15, which I think we can already do with one of them. I did not mean to click the Weasel there. Okay, it's fine. Because we could sort of get rid of almost all the olive oil. Can work on that a little bit. Yeah, I think I know what to do here. Trying to keep that cluster all together so we can earn up some superpower over here. There we go, excellent. So I have 10 left and I think they're all here. Now we're cooking. That was good. 8 turns left over. How do I want to tackle this? I think for right now, got a lot of Steenie. I can match up. Get rid of those 2 pieces of olive oil. I don't know if Minccino is the best thing to do here, but I can get rid of even a couple of them. It makes progress. Now I see Score Bunny absolutely everywhere. Okay, there's 1 star. Yeah, the game's sort of glitching out with the check marks. I don't know what's going on with that, but this is the rest of them. Very cool. So some of these challenges not too bad. Some of the others, a little bit of a struggle. 3 more stars for us. Togepi's happy. If Togepi's happy, I'm happy. So as you can see, we have 1 salmon left. We're not gonna worry about it too much right now, but I guess over time it'll refill. So it's always worth making the most of the stamina when we have it. Speaking of which, we are a little bit farther away from this, 15 minutes of an infinite stamina, but we'll sort of let that refill and, do what we can with it. I think that's about everything I wanted to do for today's episode, or at least everything I can sort of manage to get done. Next episode, I will definitely go all in and trying to get this Charizard unlocked because it will be the last day for it seems. Or this is 2 days, so I guess tomorrow and the day after. So definitely gonna work on that. I don't think this one is as likely just because they really require to use a lot of acorns just to get through this. But yeah, that was still fun. Definitely enjoyed myself. Hopefully you guys did too. Stay tuned next episode for the Charizard stuff. But for right now, that is gonna wrap it up for today's episode of Pokemon Café ReMix. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.